Hey there, fans of Brotherly Love Wrestling. It is I, Vic Delicious.
Philly's own, the Mecca here.
It is the real McCoy, J.D.X. Justin D. Xavier. And
it's your man, CD, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
Hello, boys and girls. This is your old friend RJ City.
Hey there, Brotherly Love Wrestling. Bill Carr here.
Hey everyone, this is two-time guest Wheeler Yuta.
Two bozos from Philadelphia flapping their gums about pro wrestling this, pro wrestling that.
Which is not that unique in the grand scheme of things yet.
You are in for a treat because you're tuned in to Brotherly Love Wrestling.
Philadelphia, are you ready?
No! They said, are you ready?
This is Brotherly Love Wrestling Podcast, your first stop for everything professional wrestling. So sit back and enjoy wrestling talk at its finest with your hosts, Larry Hall and Joe Corrado.
Welcome, everybody, to Brotherly Love Wrestling. We are back, if not for one night, but still back to do our show, to do a special Jeopardy Wrestling, the WrestleMania edition. And, of course, my co-host, Joe, currently picking his teeth.
Yeah, it was a bad chocolate boy.
And then our host for Jeopardy, our third time doing this, Mr. Bill Fry. Bill, good seeing you again, buddy. Thank you again for doing this.
Of course, yeah.
All right, so if you want to remind everyone the quick rules.
And by everyone, he means literally everybody, us included.
All right, so we're going to have 6 categories as per usual. Each question will be rated from 200, 400, 600, 800, and 1,000. If you get a question wrong, you get minus that dollar amount. If you get it right, you get that dollar amount. I'll be keeping track on my end.
The dollar amounts.
Mm-hmm.
And then once we get to Final Jeopardy, even though usually somebody ends up in the negative, we will allow them to wager up to the amount that the current leader has.
Okay.
So if it's 400 and 600, you can wager whatever you want of that 400. But if you're at negative 400, you can wager up to 1,000 so that you can get up to that 600.
Yeah.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Okay. So let's move on next to our categories.
Yes, sir. I'm excited.
You know?
I don't. I know nothing.
All right, good.
I know absolutely nothing.
So our categories are WrestleMania returns and rematches.
Oh, fuck.
The road to WrestleMania.
Is it about roads? Famous roads that WrestleMania were on?
No.
Damn it. So, what?
Celebrity Mania.
Oh, God. I read that in sections. Celebrity. Go ahead. Celebrity Mania. I might. Go ahead.
Championships and accomplishments.
Yep.
Okay,
the main event.
Ooh.
And the streak.
Oh, okay. Oh, man.
Oh, man. Fuck, man. I know it's dates, and I'm going to get fucked.
So, do you guys want to rock, paper?
I got real excited.
Rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first?
Can we just do an old-fashioned
Yes, sir.
Rochambeau where we sit in the corner and roll a bowling ball at each other's nuts? Larry's not
Hey,
going to say, I'm going to do the doctor a favor tomorrow. They're going to be so They're just going to be able to open that up and go, whoop.
Yeah.
If you want to do that, but I'm not sure the camera can get wide enough for you to be able to do the bowling ball.
Some Spike Lee fucking angles.
Well, your producer's at a different location, so he.
A little hard. Yeah. I feel like technology has superseded all of us, and Nick can do it. We just have to. See, I still got it.
Nice.
All right, let's get this shit show.
Hey, rock, paper, scissors.
Oh no, you can have it. Home field advantage. You got it.
You said that last game too. Actually.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. All right, I guess
I'm gonna let you start this fucking shit show.
That served me well last game, so I'll take it.
I don't have a chance, so go ahead.
I'll take Celebrity Mania for 200.
Well, wait.
All right.
Doing hands?
Yeah.
We're doing hands like this?
Yes.
Bill, hold on. Before you do anything, put your hand down.
Sorry.
Hit us with a 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Were you able to
it looked like Joe, but it was kind of delayed. So
All right.
if you guys
Well,
just want to,
I was testing the waters, so we're gonna go
right.
off the honor system.
Okay.
I think that was Joe anyway. I think he was up quicker.
Yeah. All right. So Celebrity Mania for 200. This celebrity is well known for their frequent WrestleMania interactions with Kane.
God damn it, he got me.
Larry.
Who is Pete Rose?
That is correct.
I hesitated on my fucking arm. I think I almost threw my fucking shoulder in. Jesus
I
Christ.
know it's not the hardest. It's just getting it up quicker.
No, I know. But I felt like I had to. I knew you were first, and I was like, man, if I can just outwork, maybe I got it. I don't know how that
Come on,
locked.
you got it. You got a Charles Robinson it. You got a quick count. All right, so the score is currently Larry 200, Joe 0. Larry, the board is still yours.
No, I like that one.
Let's go with the road to WrestleMania for 200.
All right. This wrestler has the most Royal Rumble wins in WWE history. Larry.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's correct.
Yeah. I think you were up before it though, because I think I pivot. I was trying to get up, and you saw.
No, I think I finished the question right as he started the raise.
I know I was going.
I was trying not to.
He was reading too goddamn slow. I was trying to anticipate the last word. You don't have a cadence.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why we got rid of the alcohol from the first Wrestling Jeopardy.
Oh, fuck.
All right. The score is Larry 400, Joe 0. Larry, the board's still yours.
Are we?
All right, we're good.
Does this work?
No.
God damn it! It's supposed to tighten, Larry.
Are you trying to?
No, I'm trying to help.
Mic off so they can't.
No, look.
Okay.
It's sturdier.
Okay.
It's called tightening bolts. Go ahead.
Larry, the board's yours.
He doesn't realize what board is his.
I do. I'm because there's so many new ones.
Go ahead.
There's so many new ones. I don't know what I want to keep going.
We put
I'm
on
gonna
a
go
timer.
with the streak for 200.
The steak.
All right.
How many steaks could Ahmed Johnson eat in one sit?
This wrestler ended the streak.
That was Joe.
Joe.
Who is Brock Lesnar?
That is correct.
Yeah, I know.
So the score is now Larry 400, Joe 200, and Joe, the board is yours.
I'm going to stop now, and so I have something to gamble at the end. It's called strategy. Go ahead. Oh, I'm up.
Yeah, you're up.
Yeah.
Let's go road to WrestleMania for 4.
All right. These two wrestlers are the only ones to win the Royal Rumble and be awarded the title for doing so. Larry.
Ric Flair and Roman Reigns.
That is incorrect.
I knew it as soon as I said it.
Oh, so there's 2 people that won the Royal.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I was reading it again the wrong way. This is my fucking.
That was really your Achilles heel last game.
I know. It was. How much time do I have, Bill?
All right. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time.
It wasn't. It was escaping.
You were on the right track, Larry.
As soon as he said that, I was like, wait a minute. I thought of it a totally different way.
Ric Flair in 1992 entered number 3 and lasted over 60 minutes.
Yeah.
And Triple H in 2016 entered number 30 and won by eliminating Dean Ambrose as Roman Reigns was forced to put the title on the line for the match.
Damn it. You know what?
Okay.
I went against my gut on that one. I thought it was Triple H. I was like, why does it in my head should be Roman Reigns? God damn it.
Roman Reigns came in as the champion and lost the title to Triple H. So now the score.
What's that score?
The score currently is Larry 0, Joe 200, and Joe, the board is still yours.
I know that was fuck. Here's how I'm going to say how I read it at first, and I went on an assumption. I thought they won it at the same time.
Oh, you were thinking Brett and Luger?
No, I was thinking. I thought it was like Batista and Cena. Didn't they do something goofy like that?
Yeah.
And I was like,
but they didn't win the title by doing that.
I was fucking. That's what confused me, and that threw me off of what rational thinking was. It was the same thing last time, except I wasn't negative 5,000. How about WrestleMania returns and rematches for the Deucer?
All right. These two wrestlers had their first WrestleMania match at WrestleMania 25, only to have their rematch at WrestleMania 26.
Larry got
Larry.
You got me.
The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels.
You gotta phrase it.
That is correct.
God damn it! If it's gonna be, you gotta be.
Look, we don't have the Trebek mustache, so I can. I got.
I have the freaking.
Sorry, I shaved this
I
weekend.
got the Roman.
You know.
Not the Roman. I got the razor face. What does it matter? All right.
All right. So the score currently is Larry 200, Joe 200, and Larry, the board is yours.
I can get my shoulder up forcefully, but I can't get it up fast. Like there's something going on here.
The Alice.
The Alice?
C. Alice.
Oh.
Let me go with the main event for 200.
All right. This wrestler currently has the most WrestleMania main event appearances.
I see you hesitating. Is it? Is it?
Larry.
I was gonna say he's the only one that raises his hand.
I think it's this, but I'm not confident. I feel like I'm going to get it wrong. I'm going to say, who is Roman Reigns?
I think you're right.
That is correct.
He just passed Hogan, right? That was last year.
2 years ago, I believe.
This was also a question. This was something of a question. We talked about this.
So I will say this: Roman Reigns currently has 10 main events and will have 11 this weekend.
Yeah.
A few more.
And Hogan has 8, so he passed it 2 years ago.
He passed it 2 years ago, but it was Hogan. That's where the hesitation.
Yes.
Was. I was like, God damn it! I think it's Roman, but I didn't want. I didn't want. No.
All right. So the score is currently Larry 400, Joe 200, and Larry, the board's still yours.
Let's go with Celebrity Mania for 400.
All right. This professional boxer competed in a no disqualification match against the Big Show at WrestleMania 24. Joe.
Who is Floyd Mayweather?
That's correct.
Got it.
The best thing is I see his pinky twitching as you're reading it.
He reads so fucking slow. Come on.
That
have a cadence. It gets slower as he sees me.
I like it because
I know
I
because
can
it drives
time
me
it.
nuts.
I can time it, and I know it's.
He gets slower as I start to as he's going towards.
I am reading it with the cadence. I am reading it with the cadence that Alex Trebek would use on Jeopardy.
Reading it as the cadence is. You're getting slower as you see me going like this. He's like, watch it. My arms are hypnotizing him.
At WrestleMania 20.
It does. It's not that late, but your cadence changes at the end. I'm like, Todd, he's like, I was like, what's taking this thing so long?
All right. So
I'm
the
in the
score
plus.
The score currently is Larry 400, Joe 600, and Joe, the board is yours.
That I've been in the positive this month.
You were in the positive at the last Jeopardy. You were up to like 1,600, but then you blew like 3,000.
Oh shit!
You were.
I got cocky. Yeah, that doesn't sound accurate at all. All right, let's do the titles and accomplishments.
All right, for what?
For 2. Oh, we're not gonna go out of order. What are we fucking crazy?
Hey, you never know.
You don't, but we're not playing for real.
This wrestler has the most WrestleMania matches in its history.
WrestleMania matches? God damn it.
It seems like it could be obvious, but I'm not sure.
Remember, it's a $200 question.
Yeah.
Joe.
Who is
John Cena?
That is incorrect.
Fuck, I was going for it. I figured timing and how long he's been around.
Okay, well in that case,
right.
I'm gonna say
you got to raise a hand. God damn it!
Well, I mean,
let them know that you're going.
Larry.
I'm gonna say who is the Undertaker.
That is correct. All right, so the score flipped.
Yeah.
Larry is at 600, Joe is at 400, and Larry, the board is yours.
Let's go with WrestleMania returns and rematches.
All right.
For 400, sorry.
After first meeting at WrestleMania 20, these two redeemed themselves at the second time around at WrestleMania 33.
Huh. 'Cause
There's a key word in this question.
Yeah. Man. As soon as I saw WrestleMania 20, I thought Brock and Goldberg, and then I saw WrestleMania 33, and I was like, shit. That's not what I was thinking.
All right, 5 seconds.
You just said the answer, I think.
3,
They weren't
2, 1, time.
Brock Goldberg wasn't
You should have gone
Was it really?
with your instinct.
Yeah.
Get the fuck
I
out of here.
didn't want to. I was like, I think he's right. I was like, I'm not
Yeah.
going to say it.
That was much later.
No.
They
it was
first
when he
met-
Squashed him.
They first met at WrestleMania 20
that.
with
That's when Goldberg came
with
back
the
and
Stone
squashed
Cold as the special guest referee,
Yeah.
and they both left after.
Uh-huh.
And then WrestleMania 33 was when Goldberg had the title after taking it off Bray Wyatt,
I did
I
not
believe.
realize that.
And then Brock Lesnar, they had the Finish Fest where they just did finishers
That's
for
all-
like 5 straight
that's all
minutes.
they could do. I don't know. Wait, when did he squash him? Didn't he squash Brock?
Yeah, it was at SummerSlam, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah,
but that wasn't that around the same ilk?
It was either SummerSlam or the Rumble. It was one of those where, and then Brock came back and they had the Finish Fest at WrestleMania.
Oh, all right. Either way.
I did not think
Okay.
it was that 33.
As
That
you said
was
that, I was
me
like, damn,
living.
I think he's right. I don't know what he's not.
Well, the score is still Larry 600, Joe 400, and Larry, the board's still yours.
that was an odd one. I hope it comes back to bite you in the ass.
I'm just glad I didn't lose points over it. Although I would have gained it if I would have just answered it. Let me do
hands. What we teach you?
the streak for 400, please.
All right. This wrestler was the first victim of the streak.
This was a weird one. This was awkward.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Me.
Time. Oh, did you want to try and get in?
Yes.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna say who is Yokozuna.
That is incorrect.
Who was it? Oh,
Superfly, Jimmy Snuka,
I was
the
in
first
that,
victim
I was
of the
in
streak.
that era. I was thinking Tito Santana for some reason, or Tino, whatever the fuck.
Tito Santana.
Yeah,
You're right.
I thought I was in that generation. I think I was just in the fucking.
God damn it.
So the score currently is Larry 200, Joe 400, and Larry, you still have the board.
The board somehow. I can't get the board. That streak. That was a 400. Ooh.
Yeah.
But I think that might have been that was a tricky one. That one was definitely a 4 because anybody else besides us would have got it. But I feel like he knew that one could have threw us through a loop.
Let's go with the main event for 400.
All right. The very first WrestleMania main event included these combatants. Larry.
Who is Mr. T, Hulk Hogan, Roddy Piper, and come on. I have 2 names and I'm not sure which one it is. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
That's correct.
I knew it as soon as I was hoping.
What was the other name?
Cowboy Bob Orton.
He escorted Orndorff and Roddy Piper to the ring.
That's what I knew. It was one or the other, and I could not for the life of me see who was in who it was.
Yes. So the score is now Larry 600, Joe 400. You got your 400 back, and the board's still yours.
Go back to Celebrity Mania for 600.
All right. This celebrity participated in a tag team match at WrestleMania 37, teaming with Damian Priest against The Miz and John Morrison.
Oh fuck! What the fuck is his
Joe.
name? Oh no! What the fuck is his name? Oh no! I just fucking blanked it. Who is? Oh, the fucking god. Bad Bunny.
That is correct.
Fucking Christ! I knew it. I knew. I was like, what the fuck's this idiot's name?
Yes, Bad Bunny.
God damn. My brain.
All right, so the score is currently Larry 600, Joe 1000.
Oh shit.
Yes, that was a 600 question. The board's yours now, Joe.
Got it back.
Ah!
First time, long time.
Hey man, I'm just happy to be in the positive. Let's go and get this streak for 600 out of the way.
What?
All right.
I feel like that was a
This wrestler has the most losses to The Undertaker as part of the streak. Larry.
Who is Triple H?
That's correct.
At first,
WrestleMania.
I want to say Shawn Michaels. You almost,
No.
almost got me. I was like, wait a second. He had 103 times.
Yes, he had WrestleMania X7 in a singles match, WrestleMania 27 in a no holds barred match after the Shawn Michaels thing, and then WrestleMania 28 was the end of an era Hell in a Cell match.
one of my favorite matches.
Yeah. With Michaels as the guest referee.
That was fucking insane. That would have been that was the end of an era too. That was very, very
What a turn of events. The score currently Larry 1200, Joe 1000. This is unheard of in Wrestling Jeopardy.
Game that is in the positive.
Yeah.
Although there's a lot of categories. So
there is a lot of big numbers that could change this or swing this.
Yes, that's very true. But Larry, you have the board.
Let's go with the road to WrestleMania for 600.
All right. This was the first year that the stipulation for winning the Royal Rumble would officially award a WrestleMania title match.
I have an idea. I mean, it's a stab in the dark.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
All right. I have a number in my head.
Do you want to take a shot? No points.
94.
That was gonna be my guess too.
1 year off. 1993.
Dude, that
Royal
was the
Rumble.
worst finish Royal Rumble. That was Savage got bench pressed over the fucking ropes by Yokozuna for trying to pin him after hitting the fucking elbow drop.
1993 Royal Rumble won by Yokozuna. Led to match with Bret Hart at 9. WrestleMania 9.
See, I'm glad I didn't guess. Because I didn't.
All right.
I was still wondering in my head. I was like, why the fuck did Savage try and pin him? And that's what I was thinking. I was like, was he trying? I don't fucking know. Savage was a fucking psycho.
So it's still Larry 1200, Joe 1000.
Damn.
So
that was a good one.
Let's go with WrestleMania returns and rematches for 600.
All right. This famous tag team rematch at WrestleMania X7 was so popular, it got its own name and eventually a pay-per-view named after it. I'm going to go with Joe.
What is TLC?
That is correct.
Dude, I was up, down, up. How many was I up?
I saw this, and then down, and then back up.
The hand arc. When you said eventually, his hand arced up and then went back down. I was like, what the fuck is going on? No poker face whatsoever that he knows it.
That's because I got to get in. I know you know it. And if I know it, you know it.
So the score is Larry 1200, Joe 1600.
There's going to be someone.
Joe, the board is yours.
After a shoulder contusion. Let's go with championships and accomplishments for the 4.
All right. This wrestler has won the most world titles at WrestleMania.
Oh.
When you say world titles, are you including like WWE and world like
everything.
that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the most.
I will specify WWE title or world title.
Okay.
Or just title.
Okay.
So this is just
all
of them.
All encompassing world titles.
World Heavyweight, WWE.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I'm going for
1.
it. I got it.
Oh, all right, Joe.
Who was the Hulkster?
That is incorrect.
I was going for it. I was trying to remember.
John Cena.
Yeah,
That was my other guess. That was my other guess.
Hulk Hogan came in with the title many times. This was
I was trying to
the title at
I was
WrestleMania.
trying to decide. I was like, man. I was like, how many times was he the champion? How many times? Did
Yeah.
Like, I know he lost.
So he won the title of WrestleMania 21 versus JBL, 26 from Batista, and 29 from The Rock.
All right.
That's it? It's only 3?
Yeah.
Oof.
Man, that was
Well, you got to remember he's won it 17 times, but he's won it 3 times at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So,
I lost.
so the score is currently tied at 1,200.
Interesting. Do I still have the board?
Yes, you do.
Oh, all right. Let's do the main event for 6.
All right. The first WrestleMania main event to feature a women's title match featured these competitors. Larry.
Who is Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey, and Charlotte Flair?
That's correct.
35.
The chair I'm currently sitting on.
Yeah, you're farting right on Becky's face. What?
Who said
What?
Who said that?
Who said that? What?
The
What?
score is currently Larry 1,800, Joe 1,200.
What?
And Larry, the board is yours.
Celebrity Mania for 800.
All right. This celebrity wrestled Bam Bam Bigelow at WrestleMania 11.
Oh, that was really close.
Think it was Joe.
Okay, that was really close.
Who was Lawrence Taylor?
That is correct.
That was so close. I wouldn't have. I'm glad you saw it because I wouldn't have been able to tell.
When
I can't tell.
Actually gets to this at some point in time and messages us, we'll know.
I couldn't tell if he raised it quicker or he raised it higher at that point. But
Sometimes
it just
higher's better, and I'm definitely one.
so the score currently is Larry 1,800, Joe 2,000. The first 2,000 mark.
The 2K.
And Joe, the board is yours.
Oh man, I think I got a stomachache from that one. Let's get rid of these championships and accomplishments for 600.
All right. This wrestler has the most in-ring time in WrestleMania history.
No, that in-ring also counts out of ring, still wrestling.
Like actual match time is what you're saying.
Match time, yes. Joe.
Who is Shawn Michaels?
That is incorrect.
Fuck, man.
I see why you went there, though.
Yeah,
I
thought, know exactly what.
Yeah.
Could be the other one.
Well,
He's a.
Larry, you want to take a stab?
I think it's.
Because time would be up now,
No,
so it's up to you.
Uh-uh.
No, okay.
I have no. I mean, I kind of have an idea, but not.
What would you say?
Enough. I was. If it wasn't Michaels, I was going to say Taker.
I was going to say Taker as my second as well.
You're both incorrect.
Yeah.
Who was it?
Triple H currently has the most in-ring time at 7 hours, 57 minutes, and 25 seconds.
Almost a full work.
With the Undertaker is in second with 7 hours and 45 minutes and 34
Man, my man
seconds.
had an hour-long match and still didn't fucking get up there. Damn.
So
Over an hour.
Triple H has Undertaker beat with 12 extra minutes.
Wow. And when Shawn come in?
Shawn is in third.
Okay.
All right.
I believe. So the score is currently Larry 1,800 and Joe 1,400.
Is the board?
So Joe,
the board's Larry's, right? Or is the
no, it was yours because you got to 2,000 on that 800 question, and then answered incorrectly to get down to 600 to 1,400.
All right, let's do the streak for 8.
All right. The only WrestleMania casket match The Undertaker competed in was against this man at WrestleMania 22.
I can't picture it. Hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's time. Mark Henry.
I could not pull that for the life of me.
No.
Mark Henry at WrestleMania 22 was the only casket match at
I
WrestleMania.
couldn't picture it. I'm like,
No.
what the fuck?
In my head, I wanted to say JBL, but I wasn't.
I wasn't even at that. I don't even know where I was.
So
All
the
right,
score is still 1,800 to 1,400. Joe, the board's still yours.
let's do the road to WrestleMania for 8.
All right. The first Royal Rumble occurred in this city. Since you want to talk about roads.
Is it extra points if you guess which road it's on?
If you want,
Well,
I'll give you an
but-
extra 200 if you know the road, but I'd just be happy if you knew the city.
Oh my God. I could see the video
I'm pretty sure it was
of when it started,
on
but
TV, right?
but I
It was
can't.
on cable, wasn't it?
5, 4, 3,
Wasn't?
2, 1,
It was.
and that's time.
Yeah.
Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, at the
Dude.
Cops Coliseum.
I knew it was Canada. I was gonna say Quebec for some reason. Like weird.
Yep, January 24th, 1988.
Wasn't it on TV? I don't think it was a pay-per-view. I think the first one wasn't that Duggan?
Yes, he won the first.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was like a wasn't it like a Saturday? Like it was like a random Saturday thing, and then it became.
But the question was, the first Royal Rumble took place in this city.
No, I know, but
So it doesn't matter if it was a pay-per-view or not.
No. Look, I already didn't know. I was just trying to know more. I was trying to know other questions to that answer.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, it's still mine. We're not changing. 18-14. I got you. Let's do Celebrity Mania for $1,000.
All right. This celebrity was the manager of the British Bulldogs for their tag team title match at WrestleMania 2.
The silence is great for this show, by the way.
Yeah, but that's why you got to watch it on video. You get to see the faces. Like I said, you don't listen.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time?
I'm so into this.
Hold on. Was it a female? Let's play 20 questions.
No.
No. Was it David
No.
Bowie? No.
Close.
Who was it?
Another British rock star.
Billy Idol?
One that recently passed. They did a tribute concert and everything for him. Post Malone, I think, sung War Pigs.
Was it Ozzy?
Mm-hmm. Ozzy Osbourne escorted the British Bulldogs for their match at WrestleMania 2.
For some reason, I was thinking like a woman. I was like, wait a minute. Was it Bowie? No, but I mean at all. It's long hair. Fuck, it's still me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. This is where the game turns when we get to the harder questions.
Mm-hmm. That's the point.
Yeah. Championships and accomplishments for 800. Let's see if we can get something going here.
All right. This was the first title match in WrestleMania history.
Oh boy, this is not good.
I mean, I'm doing 15 seconds to answer. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep the time low.
No, that's fine.
But it's 5,
I
4,
wouldn't know it if you gave
3,
me 50 seconds.
2, 1,
Really be
time.
Because I know it's an undercard. It's not the title.
Was it the Intercontinental?
Junkyard Dog defeated Greg Valentine via countout, but the title didn't change hands.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
I had Honky Tonk in my brain for some reason.
All right. Still 18-14.
Still my shit. Ah, man.
Yep.
Let's do the streak for 1,000.
All right.
I got to get something.
During the streak, this is how many of the matches were for a world title.
I'm not going to win any money.
Go ahead.
Larry.
I'm going to say 1.
That is incorrect.
Mm.
Joe, you want to take a shot? If not, I'll call it.
I don't have a number. I was gonna guess one.
Okay. All right.
WrestleMania 12.
Yeah, I thought
So-
one I could actually pull from my brain. Was it 3?
It was 3.
I could have
So-
maybe pulled another one, but I couldn't think of another.
So, the WWF Championship at WrestleMania 13, the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 23, and at WrestleMania 24, he defended the World Heavyweight Championship.
Hmm.
So 3 title matches as part of the streak.
Makes sense.
Wait, so oh yeah, why am I don't know what I'm thinking about with him and Diesel. I don't know why I thought that was a title match in my head. Didn't him and Diesel wrestle at 12?
You'd see, he wasn't prepared for follow-ups.
No, I'm pretty sure Diesel and Taker wrestled at 12. I mean, obviously 12 was Brett and Shawn. But I don't know why in my head it was a different Mania with Taker or Diesel, but I mixed it all up in my fucking head.
Wasn't it Sid and was it Sid Diesel?
So, it did say we're a title match. WrestleMania 12 was Shawn Michaels defeated Bret Hart in the WWF title match.
he confused
No,
himself.
I confused the
He
thing.
thought
I'm
that-
saying, did Diesel and Taker fight at 12?
Or was it 13?
Undertaker defeated Diesel by pinfall in the
In WrestleMania.
co-main event.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I remember seeing that, but I don't know why I'm envisioning the
That's
title.
because that fucking the Iron Man match was
I know.
the only thing that really mattered for that
I know.
whole show.
My head got all fucked up with that one.
Yeah. It's all
All right, so the score is currently Larry 800, Joe 1400.
Oh no. I forgot that was for points. I forgot we haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, and Joe, the board is yours.
It's still mine. Main event for 800.
All right. This main event was the first at WrestleMania to not include Hulk Hogan in the match.
Hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. WrestleMania 4,
Was 4.
the tournament final between Randy Savage and Ted DiBiase for the vacant title.
I
wasn't gonna go that
What?
way.
Was there another one after that? Like he did. When's the next one after 4 that he's not in? Do you know? It's 7,
Hold on. 9?
9.
What was that? Brett and Yoko?
That was Brett and Yoko.
Yeah,
That was Brett and Yoko.
Hogan get involved in
Yes.
that?
Didn't he win?
Oh yeah, he won the title after, so it was 10 because it was
Yeah.
Brett Yoko again at WrestleMania 10.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say 9. He definitely got involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he can't,
definitely
because
involved him somehow.
Brett and Yoko faced each other, and then an impromptu
hurt.
match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go beat him for me, because Bret Hart would really say that.
To Hulk Hogan,
Right.
To anybody.
So the score is currently still Larry 800, Joe 1400. Joe, the board's still yours.
It's
I know.
crazy.
I know.
WrestleMania returns and rematches for 800. Let's get on this
All
board.
right.
Come on.
The Hardy Boys won the Raw Tag Team Championships in a ladder match during their return at WrestleMania 33 from this tag team.
There was multiple tag teams in this match.
Yes,
Hardy
there
Boys
was.
won
Throwing
the
a left turn at
Tag
us, I
Team
like it.
Championship.
It's just who was the champions.
Oh man.
5,
Who was
4,
the-
3,
I think I know
2,
who it was.
1, time.
Don't
No.
think I know who it
Was it the Good Brothers?
Gallows and Anderson? It was.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
That honestly, I knew I knew
Finally.
Good Brothers, and I knew
Enzo and Cass, right?
and
We're not doing Cass on that?
were they?
I believe so.
Okay.
And then there was a third team, and then it became a fatal 4-way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the New Day came out to make it a fatal four-way and announce them coming out.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a fucking
Epic.
a substantial pop. One of my favorites.
All right.
Fine.
So Larry 800, Joe 1400, and only $1,000 questions now.
Let's
So
do the main event.
all right. This main event featured the youngest main eventer in WrestleMania history. I will I will make an exception. I will either accept the competitors or the WrestleMania number.
Yeah, you're good. You have a better shot at the competitors than the number.
Yeah, for sure.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Wait a fuck it.
1.
Hold on.
Go for it, Joe.
Is it Taker Randy Orton?
That is incorrect.
Was Randy Orton one of them?
Larry, do you want to answer? If you say no, I can give the answer.
Is the young? No, go ahead. No, because I'm too all over the place in my head. Go ahead.
Okay. Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle, WrestleMania 25.
Lesnar.
I knew it was Lesnar. Like, I was either Lesnar or Orton, but I couldn't remember who Lesnar was in there with.
Fuck.
Yes.
Still my board, and now I'm down.
Yes.
800.
So it's Larry 800, Joe
This is
400.
where we get into the negative. We went round, and now we're gonna go right into the negative.
The first 2,000. Then
Dude, two bad answers. Championships and accomplishments for 1,000.
All right. This team were the first wrestlers to win a championship at WrestleMania.
This team were the first wrestlers to win a championship.
That's worded really weird.
To win
Like,
a championship at WrestleMania.
he worded it this way on purpose.
This team.
It's a $1,000 question.
I know.
This team were the first wrestlers to.
We know you too well that we know there's a reason behind you doing things.
Hey, I make good questions.
You do. I mean,
all right.
Literally no layups in the $1,000.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
All right, I'm interested in this answer.
Is it Savage and fucking Elizabeth? Are we talking about that team?
No. It was Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov defeated U.S. Express to win the WWF Tag Team Championships.
No way. I wouldn't pull that.
No
fucking.
WrestleMania 1, and actually, fun story, that was the next match after the previous question.
Oh, so it was
for championships
tag titles?
It was the Junkyard Dog defeated, and then right after that was the tag team title match.
The crowd was hot after that.
Hence why you asked me if I studied.
Yeah.
Because I would have known that if I watched WrestleMania 1.
All right. The road for 1,000.
All right. This is the first official pay-per-view to occur on the road to WrestleMania. First February pay-per-view between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, featuring a main event of Bret Hart and Diesel in a world title steel cage match. Now, I will say, I will accept either part of the name or the full name. It's really up to you. Larry.
Because you said that, I'm hoping there was a reason you said that. And is it in your house?
That is correct. Can you be more specific? Just
not if he's already correct.
Why
would he have to?
The title I'll give you the points. I'm just saying the title actually comes from that specific match that I mentioned.
Yeah. Oh, no, I can't. I feel like I know it, but I can't pull it.
St. Valentine's.
February 18th, 1996. In Your House 6, Rage in the Cage.
Okay, yeah, definitely wouldn't have done that. Okay.
All right, only one category left. Larry, I'm assuming you want returns and rematches?
Yeah. So what is it?
All right.
18.
What's the score?
It's 1,800 to 400.
The score is currently Larry 1,800, Joe 400.
All right, so I could get this wrong, and I'm still have a 400.
And you still have a 400 point lead. Yes,
that's right.
Gotcha.
If not, I'm going to the tanker.
Stone Cold Steve Austin returned to have a match against Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 38, having a gap of this many years since his last WrestleMania match. Larry.
What is 19?
That's correct.
Damn it.
19 years.
Well,
WrestleMania
20 or
19 against The Rock in 2003, and WrestleMania 38 against Kevin Owens in
Only
2022.
thing that I hesitated for was because I couldn't remember what Mania he wrestled last, and I was like, I'm trying to do the math. I'm like, okay, it's either 18, 19. I was like, I can't remember because that wouldn't make my years.
Fuck, so I can't even come back. Well, I just got.
Well, no, yeah.
You're fucking. It's 2,800 to 400.
Yes, it
$1,
is.
Bob.
Yeah.
So again, to make it interesting, Larry, it's your call if you want to take the win or if you want to let him wager up to 2,400 so he could potentially tie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not giving up any money. It doesn't really matter. I don't care.
All right. Well, you guys need to take out your phones because it's Final Jeopardy time.
Let's do it.
We need to go into our notes. Well, can I just tell you I'm wagering 2,400?
Well, yeah, we kind of know what you're wagering.
So I'll just put it up at the top. 2,400. All right, go ahead. You ready?
I'm ready.
We get the music in the background.
And then, Larry, how much are you wagering?
Well, he doesn't have to tell you now, right?
Yeah, I don't tell you till after, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you know I'm maxing out, but he could make it interesting. He's not gonna tell you before he knows the answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm playing.
All right. Here's Final Jeopardy.
Yeah. God, I hope I can. Oh, I know it. Final Jeopardy. Boom.
What is the last question of the show?
You didn't say who is, so you just lost points.
No, what is?
All right. This match is the shortest title match in WrestleMania history.
I don't even know this is a title match. But I feel like the length of match equals up. So I'm just going to go for it.
All right. I got it.
Okay, so you guys got both your answers?
Yeah.
Larry, do you want to give me your wager since Joe already gave his wager?
I'm wagering 500.
All right, 500. All right. So,
let Joe answer first.
Joe, answer first.
Wait. You got to answer first. You know if I can come back.
I'm not going to tell either of you what the answer is until both of you answer. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I got Hogan Yoko.
Okay, Larry.
When you said title match, this isn't you. You said title match for a reason because it's not necessarily the world title, right?
Well, yeah, he said the
Right.
title. It's just the title.
I'm gonna go with Daniel Bryan, Sheamus.
That's right. That might be it.
All right.
Like I said, I don't have the title.
Wait, was that Mania?
Yes.
Yeah, it was Mania. He kicked him right in the fucking head.
Yeah, after he kissed AJ.
Yeah.
And you're both incorrect.
Oh.
Technically,
it was probably the 24/7 title.
No, it isn't.
Title.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Hit me with it.
It was the ECW title, and it was Kane versus Chavo Guerrero.
Wow. And that was on WrestleMania.
That was definitely that was a
Kane. So here's the story. It was WrestleMania 24.
Well, I still ended with
on the pre-show. On the pre-show, Kane won a battle royal to earn a shot at the ECW championship that Chavo Guerrero held. Kane squashed him in 11 seconds and won the title on the main card.
Because I just looked up Sheamus and Daniel Bryan, and it was a title match, and it was 18 seconds. And I was like, how the fuck did someone beat that? But 11 seconds makes sense.
Well, yeah, 11's
Kane squashed Chavo Guerrero. He literally got in, bell rung, big boot, choke slam, pin. And it was
That's more
11
than
seconds.
11 seconds. That's bullshit. I want a stopwatch on that.
It was from the official WWE archives. I literally watched the match.
Hold up, Vince. He's
and
like,
counted it out.
You break into the archives for me. The vault. Get me into the vault.
I'm just proud of myself. I knew that it was actually a title match.
Yes. That was
still a world title match, though, right?
Yeah, it was.
ECW was considered a world title at the time, but that's why I also, because there was a, ECW, is it a world title? Is it not? That's why I specifically said title match, not world title.
Is it not?
Yep, it's a title.
So technically, the second one is the Sheamus Daniel Bryan 18-second match. The shortest technical match is 6 seconds, and it was The Rock versus Eric Rowan when he came out and did the rock bottom and pin.
Yeah.
If you don't count that,
I don't know
because it was just
that was a special.
Then Kane Chavo Guerrero is technically the shortest match in WrestleMania history.
People paid money, like good money,
but
that
was the other point, is that so many people debate, even though The Rock Eric Rowan had a bell and had a count. A lot of people don't count it as an official WrestleMania match.
I wouldn't count that as a WrestleMania match.
That's why I had to specify.
Yeah.
That's why I had to specify title match.
Yeah.
So that there wouldn't be an issue with Rock, Eric Rowan, and Kane Chavo Guerrero.
You didn't want to add that to
I get
the game. That makes sense. I wouldn't have wanted that in the game.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad that I was respectable until we got to the 8s and 10s.
What was the final score?
It was 1900 to -2.
Nope.
No, something.
2300 to -2000.
Yeah, there it is. I ended up into the negatives still.
Well, you reached 2000 twice.
Yeah.
Just wrong way the second time.
Actually, I had 4,000 somehow in total annuity.
All right, gentlemen.
That was awesome.
That was as advertised by.
Look, I don't know how long we've gone, but it doesn't matter because it's only a one-off. So
yeah.
What do you guys think of WrestleMania excitement level? You excited, Bill?
I am.
He's gonna watch.
I'll watch.
I think that's a good enough. I'll watch.
Yeah, with a VPN on Netflix, because I'm not paying for ESPN Unlimited.
Very poor, naughty.
Hey, I'm paying for Netflix. I get Netflix.
Yeah.
And I'm paying for a VPN, so I'll watch it from the UK.
You got no judgment from me.
I'm
gonna park outside Larry's house and watch with binoculars.
But that's the thing, is that
I'm gonna buy
hot
box it.
Cody Randy, okay, it's cool. He was his mentor. They he brought him up and everything like that. But then you throw Pat McAfee.
Seth's back.
Seth Gunther.
Seth Gunther.
Not for a title.
Out of nowhere. I don't know why. I assume because Braun Breaker's hurt that they.
I heard I heard that Breaker's actually cleared at this point.
So I assume Breaker shows up during that match.
Spears fucking Rollins, because Rollins.
Why not? But the whole thing is the Vision build up.
I know.
I don't know. I guess they're saving that for SummerSlam or Backlash.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's WrestleMania. This is supposed to blow off all the.
Yes, you're right.
The major feuds.
But when was the last time that's actually been the case?
Well, I mean, in truth, all the feuds have the big moment at WrestleMania and then the final blow off at Backlash, and then they start new feuds after Backlash. But you're not going to start the Vision feud at Backlash.
Maybe it doesn't start at WrestleMania.
So I don't know.
Maybe they're also good at smoke and mirrors and thinking that they have enough wow factor to actually they might save that one still, because they need to actually have shit in their back pocket, right?
Yeah, I mean they could theoretically also have Gunther get jumped at the start of WrestleMania and then have Braun Breaker replace him as a surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be the same thing as him coming in and fucking Rollins up to lose? Isn't that the same thing?
Well, no, theoretically, because him coming back as the surprise return that they always try to do at WrestleMania, him coming out and then having the actual match with Rollins.
Yeah, then you have people bitching about Gunther not being put on the Mania card.
Gunther Rollins.
Like, yeah. Well,
either way, you're not getting. I want them to run. If I were more invested, I would want them to run the actual match and have it finished, because I think that would be because you're going to take out all the false finishes and the near falls from Rollins and the overselling from Rollins and all the comeback from Rollins. You're gonna rob us of what Rollins does best, and that's fucking
if we do get the Rollins Gunther match,
that's a phenomenal match.
How
you would do anything other than that?
I'd put 500 down on the fact that Rollins goes for the stomp and Gunther tosses him up and catches him in the sleeper.
Ooh.
Or slaps his fucking chest.
That too, yeah. That Gunther will have a counter to the stomp by
I like that.
tossing him in the air and doing something.
For a sit down power bomb.
Yeah, something.
I think the sleeper is the best fucking. That's the most impressive thing that he could do for Gunther.
Yeah.
Rollins does launch in the air into a finisher.
Yeah,
he's done that once or twice.
All right, so I do have one more question for you, Bill. So I've been, since we haven't had a show since December, I've been obviously keeping up with it more than Joe has.
You don't say.
But also I follow a lot of different pages and wrestling sites and stuff on social media. And not that it's more prevalent now, or maybe I'm just noticing it now, the amount of bitching and complaining, no matter what, and I'm not just talking WWE, I'm talking AEW, I'm talking dude, I don't know if it's, and I've said this about sports too, I don't know if it's because I had my daughter and like now I'm like, okay, this is all just entertainment, I really don't care that much and it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but I don't understand the bitching and complaining about entertainment. Like, if
apparently
you don't,
it happens at all fucking facets,
and micromanaging and nitpicking all this little shit. And I know, like, some sites, depending, are that's what they're for. And I know, like, a place like Busted Open that they talk wrestling 24/7. So, like, they have to come up just like watching First Take on ESPN. Like, they have to debate something. They have to bring some kind of animosity up. I get that. I'm talking regular fans picking little fucking things apart. I can't care that much and be hateful that much about something that I'm supposed to enjoy. And I don't understand.
So, I will say this. I've said it before on this podcast quite a few times, and I continue to believe it. The worst part about wrestling is the fans.
Yeah.
That the
vocal minority on
the
internet.
Yes.
The IWC, the Internet Wrestling Community.
I've completely eliminated
wrestling community. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know that reference or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. AJ.
Yeah.
So the IWC is the worst part about wrestling. I get that it's fun to fantasy book and to discuss and debate and stuff like that, but the problem is it's the same with everything else. The louder you shout your opinion, the more you think it matters.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is everyone has their own subjective opinion.
Yeah.
So nobody's right, because they could book the best WrestleMania of all time.
WrestleMania 40.
And some group will find a reason to dislike it.
Yeah.
Hell, WrestleMania 40 is one of the best WrestleManias, not just because it was in Philly, but the end of the story, the everything like that. But then you had the people that Monday going off about overbooked on night one with the tag match and bloodline rules and all the Undertaker appearance. It should have been Stone Cold, not the Undertaker. The Rock and his weight belt and all this other shit. I mean, the only thing I have to complain about that weekend was having to watch Jay and Jimmy have a match.
But see, look, the difference is
I'll say it was
overall.
cold.
Yeah, the cold.
It
The
was
cold.
cold.
Had nothing to do
Oh
with
yeah, the cold. The cold was
But
the cold was definitely part of it.
The first night at 2300 was amazing.
Yeah,
That was so cool.
yeah. The watch party at 2300 was legit.
That is what I
Oh,
like.
yeah.
I like.
But no, and that's the thing. All right, if a match is bad, overall, everyone thought, all right, that wasn't the match that we expected. That's really not nitpicking. It's a fact. It wasn't the match that it was built up to be. And from two guys that you thought realistically should have killed it, like absolutely murdered it, match of the night. So like that's fine. I'm talking about like and Pat McAfee being added. Well, like I personally I like Pat McAfee. I think he's very entertaining. I think he's good at what he does. Just we have to put him in there, and I Show Speed's getting put in, and all this bullshit like.
And Jelly Roll. And...
Yeah, and who gives a fuck? They're like Jelly Roll's good. He's good. He's entertaining.
I saw him live.
He's good. Yeah.
Of all people, I saw him live at the fucking rain at his bar.
He's good though. Like
after he came from a TNA event.
I know. Yeah.
Moose on stage.
Like I don't get. I don't know. It could be just me. I can't stand nitpicking of little shit, and it happens in sports. Look, Eagles fans, they were 7-1 and found shit to bitch about.
Yeah, Philadelphia's different.
Like it's the.
I think it's everywhere.
That's what I mean. It is everywhere.
If you're not bitching, there's a part of it. If you're not, you care, but don't fucking completely critique something to the point of where it's not even the same thing anymore.
Yeah,
like you're allowed to be. The thing is, some things are predetermined and some aren't.
Yeah,
like. You can use an actual sports reference. I mean, you can still be just as invested in a storyline. I'm not saying you can't be invested in that, but if it's the story, like the storyline might not end the way you want it to.
Yeah,
that's life.
Yeah, you're right.
And I think people just want things their way, and then when they get them their way, they don't necessarily want that anymore either. I just think that people are never fucking happy. And
people lost their shit.
Yeah,
people lost their shit at 39 because Cody didn't win.
Yeah. And then look at the payoff.
And then look at the payoff at 40.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, is like we can debate, we can have our own subjective opinions, but if it's so bad that you have to constantly complain and nitpick and trash the product, why are you watching?
That's what I don't get. I don't get
watch
that.
Something else.
Yeah.
There is so much wrestling available to watch.
Yeah.
Whether you get Honor Club or AEW's new streaming service or NJPW World or fuck any of the, MLW, GCW, ACW. I was gonna mention them. Have no fear. I saw Vic carrying his title around at Monster Mania. Oh, it was Hale.
It was Hale.
It was Hale.
Yeah,
I thought it was Vic. All I saw was the title.
Yeah, no.
I didn't see whose face it was. I just saw the title.
Is definitely.
Yeah, that was Hale.
I'm surprised Bill.
I could have sworn it looked like Vic for a second.
Yeah,
I guess, but all I saw was the title in the bag, and then he threw it over his shoulder, but his back was turned to me and walked out. But yes, I was like, there's so much wrestling available. Hell, NWA's still around, I think. I don't know. Billy Corgan's over there doing something.
Yeah, we're gonna throw that out there.
Like TNA is available.
TNA is great.
Hell, they have the crossover where they're having WWE stars in TNA.
Yeah,
with a different feel.
Yeah.
Go to TNA. It's the same shit.
Filters talent through.
Yeah.
Or even better, watch NXT.
Yeah.
Watch who's supposed to be the next stars of WWE. Look at Javon Evans.
He's fucking great. I love him.
Obafemi. I mean, like these people that are coming up through NXT.
Rocket Mania. Yeah.
That's
been a great build. I love
that
Brock Femi build.
And honestly,
build a monster for once.
What more do you need?
With Strowman.
Like that's what more do you need? Well, Strowman also was strong and he was big.
Overbooked. I feel like Strowman was a little overbooked.
Strowman didn't have talent.
He was oversaturated.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have
and
he was just big and dumb.
But that's the thing is that
he literally came from being the big dumb guy who looked like fucking. I really wish
he was a rosebud.
He was a
Oh,
rosebud.
he was a rosebud. Yeah. Well,
But
your next big thing isn't going to be a rosebud, like right? Like you're not going to get that origin. Like, yeah, I was a rosebud.
I'm pretty sure he was a rosebud.
Like I said,
yeah.
that's not going to be that's not going to be the
Becky.
big send off.
Becky was a rosebud.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was
exceptions.
There's
to every
exceptions
rule.
to everything. You're not
nonetheless.
from being a rosebud. He could.
Yeah, the four horsewomen were rosebuds.
Yeah.
But
yeah, they had nothing.
No,
better
but
they needed.
But
they needed villains.
look at the best booked Braun Strowman ever was. It was
it when he's with
flipping an ambulance.
Oh.
Flipping an ambulance,
Oh,
tearing down the stage.
Grappling hook.
The grappling hook was his best feat.
Yeah, by far.
Yeah, like
you got dumb luck.
Yeah.
Make him look like he's a fucking monster,
yeah.
And then
have a gimmick and a character.
And beat a bunch of people, and then have the guy you've been building up to be your babyface overcome the monster.
Simple.
Well, it should.
It's not that hard. We've done this for.
There's a blueprint.
120 years.
Times. The blueprint exists for a reason.
Well, I think we can cut it here. It was fun doing this again and being back on.
We could go for another 4 hours.
We
Just the way
really
we talk.
I know we have missed a lot since December, but
yeah, but who wants to live in the past?
No,
we want to live in the now.
We do.
Oh, you guys have to watch AEW Dynamite on May 27th, 28th.
I'll tell you what, I'm not doing.
May. I know you won't.
Why?
But on May 27th, Dynamite.
Okay.
It's in Philly,
Ooh.
and I will be in green shirt guy seat.
Really?
With Jen.
Mm-hmm.
I got the VIP front row for me and Jen, so we'll be front and center.
We gotta get a BLW merch front and center.
You're gonna have a BLW shirt front and center for AEW.
Like, oh, man, I'm gonna go listen to those guys. Whoa, what the fuck?
Oh, let's go listen to those guys. They haven't posted since December.
Yeah, but the back catalog's still in existence, right?
Yes.
Oh, it absolutely is, and I appear quite often in it.
Yes, you do.
Even if I don't appear on screen or in the voice, I'm there in the background doing the recording and the editing.
Yeah,
but not Boss Jock
for
days.
some of them.
Boss Jock days were the shit.
Yeah. And that's how we got him as a listener. That's the shame of it.
He's like, man, that fucking technology. I wonder what they're using. I wonder what those guys got. I need me some of that. Let me pick.
And then, and then we had me sitting under a table quietly while you guys recorded an interview. While I'm holding literal cables together.
Holding my balls together.
The good old days. They were great.
In that little ass room on the side of your house.
That's right. New house. Who it is?
With the folding table and everything.
We upgraded.
Yeah.
We upgraded. We look a lot different than when we started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although we didn't go video right away.
No, we didn't.
That was until later in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I added like 6 cameras on myself. That's why I gained so much weight. The camera adds 10 pounds, and I added 6 of them.
Probably fluctuate a lot as well doing this.
I've actually lost weight.
Yeah, Larry's he's fluctuating in the right way. I'm still growing outward. I'm working on density. I want to make sure if I fall in the ocean, I can't get back up.
Well, okay. Well, guys, it was fun. Who knows when?
We'll always be watching.
Yeah. Okay.
We're like angels in the outfield.
Yeah. No, I got the reference. I got the reference. But yeah. So
you see that he's got an angel.
Mel's
got an angel.
We still post.
You're definitely Tony Danza.
Yeah.
I'm the garbage picking,
field goal kicking
Philadelphia
phenomenon.
There I am. I'm just some greased up dude who's throwing in trash. I can just kick 75 yards. What of it?
Hey, that lever kept getting stuck. That lever kept getting stuck, and that work boot did put in its work.
So the story is that he said, "Who's the boss?" so many times on that set, he got punched in the face several times for referencing himself as "Who's the boss?"
No, he didn't.
No, that didn't happen.
I was gonna say no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Shut the fuck up. I'll tell you what. You said that with some of the most conviction I've ever heard you say something.
I know when I turn it on. I am a phenomenal actor. When I choose to be.
When you choose to be, that was. I mean, almost believed it.
Almost. There's no way.
But yeah, so
Zimbabwe's going to be very excited for this one.
He's
whoever that is out there. There might be 3 of them now. Who knows?
We might be back. We still post on social media about wrestling and of course about our favorite indie promotion, ACW. If you haven't checked out their last one, by the way, Triller TV, ACW Aftershock. I was in attendance. It was phenomenal. Karrion Kross main evented in a triple threat match. Was amazing. The whole card, again, as we said well before in all the other episodes, ACW is
they're one of the tops in the Northeast right now.
And not only that, underrated and unknown to a lot of people.
Underrated. Like they're pulling in better crowds than a lot of the
everything.
I don't even think they're that's like a super indie.
Aftershock was the most people I've seen in they added 3 extra rows to the seats on the ringside.
They're growing out of their
It was amazing. So Triller TV, ACW Aftershock coming up May 16th, ACW Reckoning if you want to check that out. Again, Ticketmaster,
WrestleMania
up in Poughkeepsie, but
over in the Vegas.
But yeah, so please enjoy, don't nitpick. Enjoy WrestleMania.
Well, how much are those WrestleMania tickets? Like
a lot.
That's what I'm hearing. Like a lot of people bitching about is the price of fucking $25,000
for what?
For what seat? Under the ring? Am I hanging out with
like first 2 rows? I think it was 25 and 20, and then 10 for the rows behind that.
I mean, what is it? What was it in the past? Like I know times have changed.
Ours was around 20.
Was it
18? Yeah.
18.
For front row, yeah.
When the hell did you sit front row?
I didn't, but I had a friend who was the guy who dresses up like Randy Savage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they charge.
Who's always like first or second row, takes pictures on the ramps and in the ring and stuff. Yeah.
Huh.
Pays people to take pictures.
So on location XP or Experience is the official partner of WWE.
No, he looks like him. Doesn't sound like him.
He does not. It's bad, man. You got if you're gonna look that good, you gotta be. Come on, work on it. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm not the voice coach, but you got to work.
But anyway, enjoy WrestleMania. Enjoy everything leading up to it. Enjoy wrestling, period. Stop bitching and just enjoy wrestling. If not, don't watch. But we hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for watching and listening.
Yeah, that's a
see,
that's a
you got him.
Yep.
Yeah, got him.
Absolutely. So
enjoy watching isms and flops and isms. We got you covered.
Was trying to say watching and listening, but it didn't come out that way.
You do both.
Yeah.
Combine them if you can.
This is why we don't do this anymore.
This is us.
This is it. So thank you, everybody.
We drug my ass around for fucking 7 years. This is why we don't do it. You've been the same
until they tell me they need another Jeopardy. Then
again, that could happen. We just don't know when. If it's next WrestleMania, we'll see you in a year. But if not, thank you as always. It was great doing this again. We'll talk to you later. Don't take any shit from anybody. See ya.